Hello, boys. I'm Max Effect Zero Profile Production. And next part of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So, I don't actually know how well this actually works because it likes to mess up with me between even spaces. And it just didn't mess up with the sound again. Why did it mess up with the sound? They shouldn't have done that. I mean, the only thing I can do really when it messes up with the sound is to actually restart the game, which I shouldn't even have to do. Because the sound was working just a short while ago. Let's just see if the stream works. Yeah. Okay. Let's load in here. So I tried to activate the sheets while from last time. I have not managed to do it. For some reason it doesn't seem to want to work. I mean, I only have a carve, so you can actually exit this alone.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
There was a patrol here just yesterday and they found nothing. Why do Sif keeps bothering us?
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Well, you can attack me, or I can just kill you. I'm gonna have to keep on trying with the sheets. Fox Eagle, he should never have talked back to the Sith. Thankfully you were here to step in and help us, human. There's a lot of alien speech here about in this game. I'm gonna do my best. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it will be the last. I'm just glad I could help. Don't worry about the body, I moved them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. They should show me the Sith off the track. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Loot! Okay, there are no...
On it. Done.
Yay!
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I'm sorry, I was just investigating
That's no
the area.
excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Hold on, who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me, maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
I found out that actually stealing things here, it doesn't really matter because it doesn't give you good or bad. I don't see too many of you coming here. Most of the residents run down apartment or illegal aliens. My name is Larine, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Lorraine. My name is Veromi. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. The latest thing, you know, very high tech. I know all about energy shields. Okay, well then you might be interested in knowing how one for sale. It isn't cheap, but I could be a difference between life and death. You want to see what I have in stock? I know the kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. Let me see what you got for sale. No problem, just step on up. I actually want to sell stuff. I mean, the longsword is good, but I don't need them really. I'm gonna save those though. And that's gonna do it for now.
On it. Done.
Yay. If they don't have an actual attempt at dialogue, then I'm not gonna bother with them too much. We're not gonna go to the opposite yet. We're gonna check all the apartments.
On it. Done.
Not attempt at dialogue. Hey, I'm leveled up. When did that happen? As you can see, this is different than last time actually. So I managed to change the things a bit. We're gonna increase our persuasion and let's increase our computer use. Don't have much we can do here. Can get some extra attack bonus. I'm not gonna get heavy armor. That's not really my style. But let's get some more attack bonus so we at least do more damage.
On it. Done.
A footlocker. Alright. There are several things in this game that it's good to keep an eye out for. That's our apartment. Has the game actually frozen or is it still actually moving? The stream looks like it has frozen, but if I re-enter it, does it actually stop moving again? No, it's frozen. But this game does seem to want to mess around with me a good bit. So, how am I supposed to jog this? Let's see if that kick it up. Yeah, it does actually kick it up, so... Question is, how many times do I have to do that during this stream? Seems to be bothering Carl. Maybe I should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Speak to Carl.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about you, Carl.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My home world was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
You're talking like it's your fault, like you failed somehow. I'm sorry, Carl, this must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
I'm sorry, Carl, I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebler Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Let me see what you got for sale.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
We could potentially get some armors, but I have no real use for them. They are probably some collection stuff, but well, don't know if I actually will get any of them. Permanent crate detonator. This powerful and detonator is extremely complicated. Only someone trading it can use it to set and activate it. Yeah, probably. Let's see. I think yeah, that's the bar or whatever you should call it.
Gavik says you missed your last payment.
Gavik doesn't like missing payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Gavik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
That's too bad. They're going to want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
David doesn't like witnesses. This man alone who have to deal with me. I don't know, actor, better teach you a lesson though. This is a good person. Yes, we have to teach you mind your own business. I want to attack the other guy first. And if we What? Light side points gained!
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help you.
You've already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Yeah, it's 100 credits, take them.
Giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
I didn't lose any money with it, but... Oh, come on. Upper City North. I think actually this was the cryo tank stuff. Yeah, medical facility. I think actually if you press that... No, that was wrong. Oh, I can load this autosave. I have to redo a little, but there's no problem. I didn't buy anything from her, so we don't have to go there. Okay, what is the quick save button then? Because I know I did the quick save when I'm trying to actually get there. So. Quick save is F4. No, quick save should be F5. Quick load, you don't need anything there. I just quick save if we die. I mean, who the hell ever got the idea that quick save should be F4? It's always been F5 no matter what. Okay, we already seen all of this.
I know. Hold up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. I owe you.
Maybe I can help you. Here's 100 credits.
No.
Loot. Loot. Alright. So now if I press F5. Yeah, quick saved. Good. Alright.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I will not have it said that Zelka refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course. The terrible affliction has plagued Terrace for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Terrace's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Terrace forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection, but I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, Selka. I get that
Please
serum for
don't
you.
say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I could use some healing.
It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
We did got a little damaged. Alright, let's open his lock door.
Done.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Hey, I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone could do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
What are you talking
Zelka
about?
isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Why does Davik want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
I think I'd rather give the serum to Selka. He used it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Yeah, that's not happening. Since I played this game first when I couldn't understand English. It was before I could actually took the English lessons in school. So then I just randomly did things until I progressed. But since then, I haven't been able to do the good things.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Never mind.
You got it.
What's this? To apartments. To the apartments we go.
On it. Done.
Aha!
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
That doesn't mean I'm not supposed to be there. I am wherever I want to be. I mean, I take what I need.
Just move along. There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Teresian underground? Start talking. I want answers. aliens.
Please, I only have visitors trash. Trapped here by the quarantine. I know nothing about terrorism on the ground. You're missing Sith uniforms? What's going on there?
You're too curious for your own good, civilian. This doesn't concern you.
I know all about Sith interrogations. This isn't going to end well.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Stop talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room. Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation.
Maybe the alien really doesn't know anything.
Just stay out of this if you know what's good for you.
I won't let you kill a defenseless prisoner.
What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us kill him? How can you stop us? Time to teach the civilian the penalty for defying the Sith.
Oh, you want to know the penalty for defying the Sith? That actually is death. But not for me. For them. Ah!
Let's go!
I can't move again. Ah! Thank you, human. The Sith would have killed me. Well, that I'm certain. I don't know who you are, but it is clear you are no friend of the Sith. Among my people there is the saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like you, I hate the Sith, that's why I stole those Sith uniforms from the hidden backs. What are you talking about? The lower city there are some who do not bow to the conquerors. Soup gangs like the hidden backs are gathering resources to one day strike against the Sith oppressors. If you wish to strike another blow against the Sith, you would be wise to journey to the lower city and speak to Ganon Tech, the leader of the hidden backs. I would have to ask Ganon Tech to know the answer to that one question. They approached me and the only goal was to obtain Sith uniforms for them. Can I get one of those uniforms from you? I'm sorry about all the uniforms I had were given to the hidden backs. I suppose you could take the uniform from the bodies of the Sith soldiers in this room if you wanted. You take me to Ganon. Access to the lost is restricted. I have never actually met Ganon. My only dealing with members of the hidden back gang. You would have to ask Ganon Tech to know the answer to that question. They approached me and the only rule was to obtain the Sith uniforms for them. I should be going now. As should I. The Sith know my face now. I must find somewhere to hide in this world. Thank you once again, human. Didn't I get a Sith uniform? See, we already got on the light stands for all the good deeds we already done. Yeah, I do have Sith armor, good. Can use that to get into the lower city in this one. Doesn't seem to be bothering Card. Maybe I should speak to him and see. Yeah. Speak to Card.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about your Card.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Turn like the Sarkar, it must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty.
Wait, that is the same conversation we already had, but I accidentally loaded.
No, I'm more.
Well, the Sith does has an actual force in this game.
Done.
Largo!
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
What are you
You
babbling
mean
about?
You're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
Yeah, I could help you with your problem with Davik.
I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
Yeah, I got 200 credits you can have.
You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out? I don't believe it. Well, thank you.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up needing those credits later on.
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you. You saved my life. I better go give this to Davik right away.
I cannot stop that. It's a morality thing. Even in a game, my morality is over the top. I mean, even though I could have around, let's see, 500 credits at least right now, I could actually. I mean, I probably don't have any credits right now, do I? Let's see, where can I see my credits? Yeah, I have 95 credits.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Swami's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower says you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Hey guys, we can all be friends here. Let me buy you a drink.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Yeah, I know that would happen. And quick save. Let's see how this actually works. A custom, come in. Yanni's now at your service. Welcome to my droid and droid supply shop. Always good to see your new face. Customers are hard to come by. A lot of the tourist citizens won't even come in here. They refuse to shop at the store owned by a Twi'lek. What do they have against Twi'leks? They don't like aliens much here in opposite. They tolerate us Twi'leks, but they rather see us as dancers in the cantina than successful business owners.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
You'll see a few in this, but most of them non-humans stick to the lower city. I learned not to dwell on it, so I try to stay focused on running my store. They're great making vehicle repair. For starters, pretty handy to have in a fight. Small but tough with a surprising amount of firepower. And there's no better code breaker and security system slicing around. Not that I ever condone you doing anything illegal, of course. Let me see your droid. I only got 2 droids left. The rebuilt TH-87 unit for 50 credits and the top of the line TME model with all the options, but he's not for sale. Okay, we're gonna buy that. We're gonna buy this sheep droid, because I have a really fun thing will happen now. And now we go back and talk to her and get our money back. Welcome back to my shop. Where that little TH unit I sold you? It blew up. I came to get my money back. It blew up, huh? I thought I'd taken care of that little cross-wiring problem. Well, don't worry, I run an honest business here. I don't have to give you a refund, but I don't want to lose a customer here. I have your 50 credits back. No hard feelings, right? No hard feelings. Glad to hear it. Can't afford to make a customer unhappy. Business is tough enough as it is. Have a good one now. There's some extra things happening.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late.
Okay. Okay, that's the Sith base. So let's just hide here and put on the Sith armor. Ah!
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
And now let's put on our armor again, because this doesn't really provide any real defense. And let's do a quick save also, because I think we're gonna get in a battle very soon. Banks are nothing but banter fodder. The Vulcans are strongest. Will you teach you who's strongest? More strangers. Yeah. Let's get some things going.
Time to rumble.
Yay! Yeah, if I just save here and just I can attack these guys. Are you seriously gonna lock me in place again? Let's see. Can I actually activate this sentry droid? No. I'm not activating it if I have to spend stuff. Hello! I come to collect. Collect blood. Footlocker. They attack fast. But they're not strong enough to take me down. Ah! You missed me. It's starting to hit every hit. That's nice. Oh no, he has an energy shield. Whatever are we gonna do? Oh crap.
Ready?
Oh, this is going bad. I mean, he is stunning, so I couldn't do anything. What? Isn't there a quick save in there? I'm pretty sure a quick save in there. Actually, let's try some of this. No, I don't feel like that's actually working any better. Okay, I think that was all the guys that are in the corridors. Let's start by taking the guy, the weaker guy down. Hey, it worked!
I'm here.
It does happen sometimes. I do only have 1 point, but it would be nice to have some more health. Let's do that. You see, when we got down, we actually did get our health back when we got back up. Oh yeah, this is one that is actually quite hard to use. I mean, we go and check this desk. The Twister Rancor Trio. Let's see. We are supposed to be able to check that somewhere. Show new items. No. Check the data log. Holocrons again. No. I have no idea where I checked those. I do not have a damn car, you in my way.
On it. Damn.
It's impossible. Okay, you are supposed to activate these in a certain pattern, which I can't for the life of me remember. And I can't remember how you look the holocrons. I mean, I should have them in here somewhere. Wait, there. Guts and Gloria, Chronicle of the Amazing Story of the Twisted Rancor Trio by Giltos Ukras, a work in progress. The origin of what would have eventually become the most famous band in the galaxy are surprisingly humble. The brains behind the group manager Giltos Ukras founded the trio to earn a date with a youngest singer named Elinda. The ploy worked and Elinda became the first member of the band. Giltos scrambled to find a musicians to bank her and signed a bit named Uja to be the lead muse. Oh, is the do I have to read all that to be able to answer this? Okay, you're supposed to activate this in special order. I'm gonna check if I can find that online, because I cannot be. I think it has to save us the time for it, because otherwise I'm just gonna have to reload. Is it like
Kawanapota ayunat, tagwa tanki bora. Topata bunkwalia gakta boda ni winkisnak doga. Tukning nan kongun na murirara.
so? That's not how you do it. Just give me a moment. Okay, so that Elinda, Uja, Uji, Lopa. Car is in the way a lot. There. Yay! Car, stop being in my way. Okay, so that's a better armor at least. And let's just get back the stream view so I can see that it's still working actually. That is loading. Let's just quick save just to make sure that we actually don't have to redo that.
On it. Done.
Hey, you can't come in there. There's a private apartment. What are you doing? The cat is trying to distract me. What are you doing in here? This place looks abandoned. I'm here to rob this place. Sit down and shut up or I won't get hurt now. What are you doing in here? This place looks abandoned. No new business. Just turn around and go back the way you came if you know what's good for you. Are you in some sort of trouble? Do you want to talk about it? I guess I could tell you. Probably find out the owner eventually anyway. Sax is giving these bounties away like candy or so I hear. My name's Matty. I used to work for the exchange for all the violence and killing started to get to me. Knew what I was doing was wrong, so I told the state evidence. But Edmund had put some of the biggest criminals on targets away for life, but David didn't like seeing his friends go down, so now he's got a bounty on my head. Maybe there's some way I could help you out of this mess. I don't think there's much anyone could do, and I'm getting sick of running. I decided to make my stand right here. Maybe you could fake your own death. I already thought of that. I even came up with a plan on how to do it, but I can't pull it off while I'm holding here. Tell me your plan and I might help you out. The trick is getting David to buy it when there's no body found at the scene. If it looks like I died in a massive explosion, he won't be suspicious when my corpse never turns up. If I had an accomplice go back and tell David that they were the one who set off the explosion to eliminate me, I think it might be home free. I have some demolition experience from my own days in exchange, so I could set it all up. But I need to get my hands on a permacrete detonator. I could get you a permanent detonator. They don't usually sell them in the stores here in the lower city, but the upper city might carry them. You might want to look there first. I think we go... Should we go back to the upper city and do that right away? I have to put back the Sith armor on, but I think we can do that. Was this fiber armor actually one that you could upgrade? I don't remember. I mean, there's some things you can upgrade, like all lightsabers can be upgraded besides the Sith saber that you can actually get later in the game. But the Sith saber is actually the worst lightsaber in the entire game because it is bad and you can't upgrade it. Okay, I need the permacrete detonator and I know exactly where it is. Because we did see it earlier, but I didn't buy it because I wasn't sure if I needed it. There's no way to actually farm in this game. There are a select number of enemies you can find in every area. Victor Croft.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is it a good time to ask you some more questions?
I'm all ears, beautiful.
I like the sound of that.
Which? The fact that I'm all ears, or the beautiful part?
The beautiful part. Keep calling me that.
I might consider it, but what are you going to call me in exchange?
No, not any good here. I mean, it's handsome talk or sexy as the worm. I mean, handsome talk is better.
I like the first part of that. I'm a bit more partial to the most handsome pilot in the galaxy. Well, what do you think?
I think about it.
Well, then I guess gorgeous will just have to do until then. Well then. No, but kidding aside, I bet you're not about to give up on those questions of yours. Are they really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
This isn't an interrogation. I never said that.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Like you said when we first met, Basta didn't have time to use her powers. Why ask me? I don't see the point. I wasn't in a position to know what was going on, really.
Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway, it got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm a scout. I was recruited into the fleet for my skills, if you must know.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who was a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
What is odd about me being added to the crew at the last minute?
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
I have no idea what... why would the Bastila request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean by surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
You know we're on the same side, right?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Because then it is important.
All right. You must be the most damn persistent woman I've ever met. We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Oh, I consider everything important. Let's see... Yeah, I have to go back to the lower city. Because, there we saw the Pamela Creek detonator. We're actually gonna go to the canteen here before we actually leave Taris. But first of all, we're gonna find Basila, because after you find Basila, you don't have to leave right away. You can leave after a little while.
You in my shop. You look most.
We'll listen to her.
Yeah.
Show me what you got for sale. And there's a permacrete detonator. Technically, buying some mines here would actually be good, but yeah, I don't trust it. I'm gonna guess we don't need it right now. Because there is actually one incredibly strong enemy you run into later game. I usually take it down with mines. I mean, I have taken it down with mines since the beginning. Anyone that have watched the Star Wars series, then gonna know why I use mines. But I'm not gonna tell too much about it just yet. Okay, let's put on the Sith armor again, just so we can get down into the city. Lower city apartments. Let's see, the guy was close. Just over here. I was afraid you wouldn't come back. Did you manage to find a permanent signature? I had a permanent signature right here. Go on, take it. Let me see. Yes, this should do the trick. There won't be anything left of this apartment. Some scorching on the walls after I set this bad boy off. Okay, the time is set. Now let's get out of here before it blows. That was quite a blast. Don't get back in there. The whole roof might cave in. Look, I'm not the man for long goodbyes, but I want to say thanks. If it wasn't for you, I'd be a dead man. But now I won't have to worry about any more bounty hunters coming after me. So good luck and goodbye. Now that I'm dead, I can't be seen wandering the streets. Haha! I'm a good person. Don't cause any trouble in Yahweh's cantina. You leave your problems and your attitude at the door. Go around. I don't have any.
Go away.
Hey, you don't talk like that. You don't say hey to the big bad bounty on the Calo Nord. Nah, it can't be Calo Nord. He's supposed to be tough. This guy is nothing but a runt. One? What's that mean? You'll be funny tough guy? You know who we are, Calo. We're the members of the Black Vulcar gang. You don't want to getting funny with us, tough guy. Me no understand. 1, 2, why you count? He's trying to count how many of us is against him? It's 3 against 1, Calo. What do you think about those odds? Well, you have something more to say?
3.
You actually have no chance of actually defeating him if you want to talk to him, because he gives you the exact same odds. You count to 3 and then you fight him, but it pretty much is impossible to kill him. If I had gotten the commands to work by now, I would actually have just put on like 10 levels or something like that and actually fought him. But we didn't. I didn't get him, it to work yet. I mean, I did put in to allow sheets and so, but it's not always that easy. I've not seen you in here before, Eamon. You are the new the bounty office? Yes, my name is Sax. I'm the one in charge here. Are you looking for work? There are many bounties available here, legal and otherwise, but they all pay quite well. Or are you here for the information? Everyone knows I'm one of Davik's best agents. I'm the hot with all the answers. Tell me about the bounties. There are 2 government contracts. One is the assassin named Selvan, the other is Bandit Starkiller. It's a famous deathmatch duelist. Between them, they killed hundreds of people.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
But not all the bounties are dangerous. David got some special contracts. One for a girl named Dia. She attacked Holden, one of Davik's men. Another for a man named Largo, who owes Davik money.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
And then there's Patrick. He used to work for David and betrayed the exchange. Now David wants him dead. I put all this information in your data pad. I got a bounty I want to collect on. Bounty? Well, human, that is what I'm here for. Which bounty is you here to collect on? Tell them Patrick is dead. I believe you, man. I heard a report of a rather large explosion and some of my people saw you buying the permanent detonator. It's good Patrick's dead, but maybe you went overboard, human. Next time, use a blaster, not a bomb. Bombs are messy, but at least then the job is done. Here's 300 credits at the price of all bounties. I could try. No. Sorry. Also, I take the 300. I'll be going now. That was worth trying to get a little extra money. Oh, it has citizen.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Little girl should not be in the bar. This place is for little girl. Little girl smart. She run away home now.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Little girl needs lesson manners.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
I'm busy. They just brought my food.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
We know one trouble with Wookiee. Our problems with you, little girl.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
You're lucky she has big friend. Hold on a moment. It's gonna get a little bit drink. Streaming is starting to work.
I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Hey, we speak the same language.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
How do a Wookiee and a Twilight Street urchin end up as best friends?
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
I want to ask you some questions.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Tell me about
Davik's part
Davik.
of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange.
Tell me about the lower city gangs.
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Bolters and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Beck. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Why did Brejik leave the Hidden Becks?
When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane.
Tell me about Calo Nord.
Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
I'm going
You
now.
going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
Well, I haven't finished eating.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Think he was a merchant. What do you want here, man? I can't stare at others and the towers. I don't think we're strangers. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Okay, you're not here to offend me. And what do you want then? I'll be going now. I'm looking for a special person. There, hold on.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. Don't worry, honey. Alien girls aren't really my thing. I'm much more interested in an attractive female of my own species.
You're the guy who put that bounty on Dia's head, right?
You hear about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
I want the bounty on Diaz head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
Actually, that would work.
If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse.
Here, 200 credits, now get that bounty removed.
I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
I don't want to do that, but I am not really good, much of a choice. Okay, that's also everything I had to do here.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelroot. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina.
I don't have a Pasak deck.
You don't have a deck? Well, we can't play unless you have your own deck. Maybe you should go talk to Gilrook in the Upper Cantina. He's looking to retire from the game, so he might sell you his deck. He'd probably even throw in a free lesson for you. Just come back and speak to me when you get your deck.
You can earn some money by that, but yeah, I don't need money, so hit a bank lookout. That's
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
well, it's hard to
A
speak
lot
to him.
of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Yeah, I could be an ally against all those enemies.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
So you're gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
It's unnecessary to bribe her if I can go in anyway, I mean.
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brezhik and his Vulcars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulcars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
Vulcar spy!
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulcars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
You have a problem with the Sith?
Invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brezhik, but he and his Vulcars won't listen.
I need the information of those Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity.
The escape pods? No, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door.
No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda.
Or no worry, I'm not working for the Sith.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Bastila was a slave? What would happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila is just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
There has to be some way I can help her.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Yeah, can you help me with this?
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
What are you proposing?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How am I supposed to get into the, inside the Vulkar base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Where can I find Mission?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I got some Sith uniform to disguise myself.
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City card, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Okay, I'll trade the uniform for the papers.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll be back when I get the proper
I suggest
type
you hurry.
accelerator.
The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
I do actually not need the practice if I'm half as good as the last time I did this. But it would be good to have one practice anyway. very fast attack.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
I don't see Dav doing anything for his share. We do all the work. David claims he's part of the exchange, so let's see him prove it. Yeah, let's see the big crime lord come and get his money from the Black Vulkars.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Oh hey, Kendall, we didn't know you was working for Davik now. Yeah, we were scooping around here. We don't want no trouble with the Mandalorian. Here's Davik Scott.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Candrus. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Vex in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Oh, we're going to the Lower City apartments to get some money. That's Calvin Nord again.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna morira. Tangi wama jikona. It's
annoying always managing to read it. Quiet logger, that's Carlo Nord, the infamous bounty hunter.
Here's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
The only way to collect that bounty is over cold dead bodies.
That's the plan.
Well, we played for 1.5 hours. I think that's gonna have to do it for now. So that was all I had for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic now. So hit like and subscribe. See you next time.